Have you ever promised yourself that you would start tomorrow? Tomorrow you'll wake up early. Tomorrow you'll go to the gym. Tomorrow you'll stop procrastinating. But when tomorrow comes, nothing changes. And then you start believing that you're lazy, weak, or simply not motivated enough. But what if I told you that the real problem isn't you? What if your brain is actually lying to you? Every day, your brain creates stories, excuses, fears, and doubts that feel completely real. The shocking truth is that many of these thoughts are not facts. They're just mental shortcuts designed to keep you safe and comfortable. Today, we're going to uncover the hidden ways your brain tricks you and how to take back control of your life. Your brain has one main job: survival. Thousands of years ago, survival meant avoiding danger, conserving energy, and staying with the tribe. Back then, that strategy kept humans alive. But today, that same system often works against us. When you want to start a difficult project, learn a new skill, or pursue a big dream, your brain sees uncertainty, and uncertainty feels dangerous. That's why you hear thoughts like, "What if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I'm not good enough?" These thoughts feel logical, but most of the time, they're simply your brain trying to keep you inside your comfort zone. As psychologist and philosopher William James once said, "The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another." Your thoughts are powerful, but they are not always true. Here's another way your brain lies to you. It's called the negativity bias. Scientists have discovered that the human brain pays more attention to negative experiences than positive ones. Imagine receiving 100 compliments and one criticism. Which one will you remember? Most people remember the criticism. Your brain naturally focuses on threats, mistakes, and problems. Not because you're broken, but because your ancestors survived by noticing danger. Today, however, this creates a distorted picture of reality. You fail once and think you'll always fail. One person rejects you and suddenly you think nobody likes you. One bad day convinces you that your whole life is going wrong. But reality is often much better than your brain makes it seem. The brain is not showing you the world exactly as it is. It's showing you a version filtered through fear and caution. One of the most famous psychologists in history, Carl Jung, said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." Think about that. Many people spend years believing every thought that appears in their mind. If their brain says they're not smart enough, they believe it. If their brain says they're too late, they believe it. If their brain says success is impossible, they believe it. But thoughts are not facts. A thought is simply a mental event, nothing more. The moment you begin observing your thoughts instead of automatically believing them, everything changes. You become less controlled by fear, less controlled by doubt, and more capable of making decisions based on reality instead of emotion. So how do you stop your brain from controlling you? The answer is awareness. The next time you hear a negative thought, pause and ask yourself, is this actually true? Do I have evidence for this? Would I say this to someone I care about? Most of the time, you'll discover that your brain is making assumptions, not presenting facts. Successful people aren't those who never experience fear. They simply refuse to let fear make their decisions. They take action despite uncertainty. And action is powerful, because every time you act, you prove your brain wrong. You show yourself that you're stronger than your doubts. Remember this, your brain is an incredible tool, but it is not always an accurate narrator. Not every fear deserves your attention. Not every doubt deserves your belief. And not every thought deserves your trust. The next time your mind tells you that you can't do something, ask yourself one simple question. What if that's just another lie? Because the life you want may be waiting on the other side of a thought you stopped believing. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like,
subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this message today.